Top 10 yoga exercises to reduce belly fat in 30 days. Today we're diving deep into the world of yoga and uncovering 10 incredible exercises that can help you reduce belly fat in just 30 days. Are you ready to unroll your mat and dive in? Let's go. All right, let's begin with a classic, downward dog. This pose is like a full body stretch that also works wonders for your core. Start on your hands and knees, then lift your hips up and back, forming an upside down V shape. Engage your core by pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Hold this pose for 5 to 10 breaths, feeling the tension melt away with each exhale. If you're feeling any tightness in your hamstrings, feel free to bend your knees slightly. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently release back to your hands and knees. Next up, we're channeling our inner superheroes with plank pose. This is a fantastic exercise that not only strengthens your core, but also enhances your overall stability and endurance. This pose is a powerhouse for building core strength and stability. It engages multiple muscle groups, including your shoulders, arms, and legs, making it a full-body workout. Come onto your hands and knees, then step your feet back one at a time, coming into a high push-up position. Ensure your hands are directly under your shoulders, and your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core by pulling your belly button in towards your spine. This action helps to protect your lower back and maximizes the benefits of the pose. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. Focus on maintaining a steady breath, as this will help you stay calm and centered. If you're new to plank pose, you can modify it by lowering your knees to the mat. This variation still provides a great workout while being more accessible for beginners. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently lower your knees to the mat and come back to a resting position. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and take breaks when needed. Great job, superhero. Get ready to set sail for a strong core with boat pose. This powerful yoga pose is designed to strengthen your core muscles, improve your balance, and enhance your overall stability. This pose targets your deep abdominal muscles, including the transverse abdominis, which is essential for a strong and stable core. Start by sitting on your mat with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Make sure your spine is straight and your shoulders are relaxed. Lean back slightly and lift your feet off the ground, bringing your shins parallel to the floor. Keep your back straight and avoid rounding your spine. Engage your core and extend your arms forward, parallel to the floor. Imagine reaching towards the horizon, keeping your fingers active and your gaze steady. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and steadily. Focus on maintaining a strong core and steady breath throughout the duration. If you're feeling challenged, you can modify the pose by bending your knees or keeping your feet on the ground. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and adjust as needed. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently lower your feet back to the ground and release your arms. Feel the strength and stability you've built in your core, and take a moment to appreciate your effort. Let's unleash our inner serpents with Cobra pose. This graceful back bend strengthens your back muscles and stretches your chest and abdomen. Begin by lying on your stomach with your legs extended behind you, toes pointed. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Inhale deeply and press through your hands to lift your chest off the ground. Hold this pose for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. As you exhale, gently lower your chest back down to the mat. Relax your arms by your sides and turn your head to one side, resting your cheek on the mat. Get ready to embrace your inner warrior with warrior pose. This powerful standing pose strengthens your legs, core, and arms. Start by standing with your feet hip-width apart. Step your right foot back about 4 feet, turning your right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Bend your left knee over your left ankle, keeping your left thigh parallel to the floor. Extend your arms out to the sides, parallel to the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and steadily. To release the pose, straighten your left leg and lower your arms back down to your sides. Repeat on the other side. Let's bridge the gap to a stronger core with bridge pose. This gentle inversion strengthens your back, glutes, and hamstrings. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Inhale deeply and press through your feet and arms to lift your hips off the ground. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. As you exhale, gently lower your hips back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Relax your body and notice the sense of release in your back and hips. Get ready to fold your way to flexibility with seated forward bend. This calming pose stretches your hamstrings, spine, and shoulders. Start by sitting on your mat with your legs extended in front of you. Inhale deeply and lengthen your spine. Exhale and hinge at your hips, slowly folding forward over your legs. Hold this pose for 1 to 3 minutes, breathing deeply and evenly. As you inhale, slowly rise back up to a seated position. Feel the length in your spine and the release in your hamstrings. Let's embrace our inner archers with bow pose. This powerful yoga pose, also known as Dhanurasana, is a wonderful way to open up your body and mind. This invigorating back bend not only strengthens your back muscles, but also stretches your chest and shoulders, promoting flexibility and vitality. It's a perfect blend of strength and stretch. Begin by lying on your stomach with your legs extended behind you, toes pointed. Make sure your body is aligned and your breath is steady. Bend your knees and reach back with your hands to grasp your ankles. Feel the connection between your hands and feet, creating a loop of energy. Inhale deeply and lift your chest and thighs off the floor, pulling your heels towards your glutes. Imagine your body forming a graceful arc, like a drawn bow ready to release its arrow. Hold this pose for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. Feel the stretch in your front body and the strength in your back. Let your breath guide you. As you exhale, gently lower your chest and thighs back down to the mat. Move with control and mindfulness, savoring the release. Relax your arms by your sides and turn your head to one side, resting your cheek on the mat. Take a moment to feel the effects of the pose, letting your body absorb the benefits. Get ready to find your inner oasis with camel pose. This heart-opening back bend stretches your chest, shoulders, and abdomen. Kneel on your mat with your knees hip-width apart and your shins pressed firmly into the floor. Place your hands on your lower back, fingers pointing down towards your hips. Inhale deeply and lift your chest towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. As you inhale, gently release your hands from your heels and bring your hands back to your lower back. Exhale and slowly lower your torso back down to an upright kneeling position. Finally, let's end our practice with the deeply restorative child's pose. This pose allows you to gently stretch your spine, hips, and thighs while calming your mind and body. Kneel on your mat with your knees wider than hip-width apart and your big toes touching. Sit back on your heels and fold forward, resting your forehead on the mat. Extend your arms forward, palms facing down, or relax them by your sides with your palms facing up. Hold this pose for 1 to 3 minutes, breathing deeply and evenly. As you inhale, gently lift your torso back up to an upright kneeling position. And there you have it. 10 powerful yoga poses that can help you reduce belly fat and feel amazing in just 30 days. Remember that consistency is key. Now, for the big reveal. The secret pose that can transform your belly fat is plank pose. This seemingly simple pose is a powerhouse for building core strength and stability. I encourage you to give these exercises a try and let me know how you feel in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more yoga tips, routines, and inspiration. Namaste.